The Indo-Pacific is heating up. With China's brand spanking new indigenous aircraft carrier, the Type 001A complete, it looks like China is set on a path to project power into India's own backyard. Sure, the carrier is aimed more at countering the US in the South China Sea than at India. But that doesn't change the fact that with China's new carrier, the pressure on India's navy is up. India has one aircraft carrier, the INS Vikramaditya. Its second, INS Vikrant, is currently being built at Kochi shipyard. It's set to enter service by the end of 2020. And there's a third proposed, the tentatively named INS Vishal, which is facing delays and is expected to enter service only by the 2030s. But by 2020, China plans to have its second aircraft carrier in the sea trial phase, even as its third is being built. With its goal of eventually commissioning 6 aircraft carriers compared to India's 3, and with its furious pace of building, China threatens to leave India in the dust in its own sphere of influence. India is well positioned and well defended in its maritime playground, having enjoyed strategic superiority here for decades. But China has one thing that India doesn't: vast economic might and the political will to wield it single-mindedly. So China has fashioned a string of pearls. These are commercial and strategic bases right around India's neck. These efforts would encircle India in its own neighborhood. Here's what that looks like. In Pakistan, there's Gwadar port. Having built Gwadar for Pakistan as part of CPEC, China will be able to station its naval forces here, using it as a valuable base of operations. In Sri Lanka, there's Hambantota. After Sri Lanka was unable to make repayments on the Chinese loans it took to build it, China swooped in and took a 99-year lease on the port, effectively bringing it under its control. Then there's the Djibouti Naval Base in the Horn of Africa. Djibouti hosts naval bases for the US, China, and France. And India has access to France's base. Djibouti just nationalized a port previously run by a Dubai company. This port just so happens to be located right next to China's naval base. Djibouti reportedly plans to give this as a gift to a Chinese company. This is in keeping with China's signature style of mixing military and commercial interests. In Myanmar, China has won the tender to build a deep-sea port. There are fears that the 7.5 billion price tag could put Myanmar in a debt trap the way Hambantota was caught, giving China another foothold in the Indian Ocean. But hold up, India's not taking this lying down. Earlier, in 2018, India and Indonesia pledged to set up a strategic Indonesian naval port in Sabang. That's right at the mouth of the crucial Malacca Strait. In early 2018, PM Modi secured Indian naval access to an Omani port in the Strait of Hormuz. Around 30% of the world's seaborne oil passes daily through this strait. In late 2017, India also boosted its access to Singapore's Changi port, just opposite the Sabang port we just saw. So here's what the base race looks like now. India can't currently rival China's extravagant investment packages, but it does offer one thing China hasn't: mutually beneficial deals that are more partnerships than predatory lending. The game is still wide open.